Oh my god, it was never recording. God damn. That's okay. I'll just do a video right now because I'm already here, right, chat? So I'll just do a video right now in front of you guys because you guys are watching right now. So for the people that saw this live trade, you guys know what happened. That really pisses me off that it didn't record. I thought I clicked record while streaming, but obviously I didn't. So let me just pause this music for a second. I just want to run you through, guys, the thought process of how I took this trade. I'll show you what the trade was before we start, so you guys can actually have a look for yourself, obviously. Right? Okay, so let me go back so you guys can see. I hope it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't even go anywhere back. Anyway, I don't think so. Yeah, okay, so the trade I took was very simple, okay? First of all, P&L. There's my P&L for the day, only 2 accounts. I'm just trying Trade Syncer because I have never tried it, so I'm just trying Trade Syncer. Okay, so what I saw coming into the day, right? I'll show you guys how I took this trade, and I'll show you guys the P&L screenshots. Sorry, not the P&L screenshots. I'll show you guys the trade screenshots so you guys know I actually took this trade in my journal because it's been posted in my journal, right? So pretty much what I saw was, guys, obviously, let me turn this news thing off so you guys can't see. Okay, so I pretty much saw, right, that we're overextended. We were all the way up here when the market was open. Sorry, just before market open, the candle was all the way up here, just above these highs, okay? Okay, you see that? That's where the market was, just above there, right? Now, my instant thought that we've had crazy expansions, right? Like, look at this, guys. Like, do you see that? Do you see this expansion? This whole area is complete. Okay, complete expansion, right? It has to come down to what, guys? To rebalance the range, to rebalance the price, right? Fair value, correct? It has to come down to the average price, right? So pretty much what happened was I went onto the one daily, looked at that, we're overextended. Obviously, we're bullish at the time, okay? We're very, very bullish at the time. So I took a full counter trade, and I'll tell you how I took the counter trade, which is I normally always go with the trend, but this was a counter trade. So when I was coming up here, guys, this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm sitting here, and I'm looking at this breaker structure, right? I'm looking at this breaker structure, and how we go from this, how just before we made this breaker structure, how we're starting to create lower lows and higher lows, right? Because it went from creating higher highs like this, as you guys can see, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, right? Boom, higher high again, right? To not breaking this high, okay? And then it started creating lower lows. Do you see that? Okay. So when this started happening, right, the price was, I'll show you guys where the price was. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to show you guys full proof. I'm going to show you guys, for the people that I'm recording this for. The people on live already saw me take this trade. For the people that I'm recording this for, I will show you guys proof in the journal of the before trade and the after trade, okay? The price was right over somewhere like this, okay? Right over here, correct? That's where the price was, somewhere like this. Then I went onto the 1 minute chat, okay? I went onto the 1 minute. I think, yeah, it was the 1 minute, right? And I pretty much, okay, when the price was like coming down here, right, we saw this 5 minute fair value gap. You guys can see this 5 minute fair value gap that I got put in, right? This 5 minute fair value gap is a very significant fair value gap because why? Not only this is a fair value gap coming right out, like this is a fair value gap that's been put in after a pullback, correct? And on top of that, do you guys see this breaker structure leg? Do you guys see how this breaker structure leg is the leg that broke structure? Okay, keep that in mind because I'm going to tell you guys why I didn't get stopped out in this trade. It's purely based on this, okay? So keep that in mind. I'll explain that in a second. So pretty much what I saw was this. Exactly, I saw this before entering into the market. Obviously, it was not, it was like 9:25 at the time. So just 5 minutes before the market, so we can do one more candle, right? There's the one more candle, right? So when I saw this rejection, I pretty much went, right? And I entered at this candle right over here, okay? I entered over here. My stop loss have been above this. Now, let me tell you something. Yeah, I entered pretty much very accurately, right? Okay. Yeah, this is very nice, okay? I entered something like this, okay? Now, look, once I saw this candle, okay, once I saw this candle over here, do you see this candle here, the little one that that made that fair value gap, okay, on the 5 minute, right? When I saw this candle, I pretty much entered on the open of this candle. I didn't wait for a rejection or anything, right? I just entered because what I saw was I didn't need no inverses. I didn't need much, okay? All I saw was this expansion that we're going so far up to the point where we need to come down. And you guys can see the market making huge moves up, then it starts slowing down right here. Do you guys see that? It starts slowing down, right? When it's slowing down, what is it also doing? Creating lower lows and breaking structure to the downside. So that should be enough to keep trading simple and for you to be like, okay, we're going to go down, right? We're most likely going to go down when market opens, right? So now look, when market opened, we got this massive wick, right? I initially thought that I was going to get stopped out. But why didn't I get stopped out, guys? Why didn't I get stopped out? Now, let me tell you something. A lot of traders don't teach this, and I've never really seen a trader say this much. I don't know why they don't teach this. This is one of the main things, but everyone focuses on, you know, how to take entries. Everyone is too focused on how to take entries. No one tells you how to place your stop loss properly. No one tells you how to place your take profit properly. Everyone just says draw on liquidity, bro. There's so many ways of drawing liquidity, right? So either way, what I did was I put my stop loss above this high. Why, guys? Do you guys remember why? Right? I know the people on the live there remember why. Okay, I put this stop loss above here is because this is the leg that broke structure. That's why. Okay, I didn't put my stop loss above this, okay, because this is the leg that broke structure. So when I saw the leg that broke structure, I always put it on top of that. Okay, I never ever put the stop loss below that. Okay, this was my exact trade, literally, right? I went onto the 1 minute. Okay, I started seeing some really good confirmation, right? So as you guys can see, there it is, right? Just 2 minutes before it started dropping, and I was like here, right? The price was here, and then it opened, and I thought it was going to take me out. But again, guys, what did it do? It just took out all these people here, all this liquidity sitting here. Okay, it just took it out, and then it said, latest, I am going to melt. Okay, you see that? So all the buyers got chopped, right? All the buyers got chopped first. All the sellers got chopped because of the spike up, and then now the buyers are getting chopped, right? So that's how the market works. You guys have to understand that. That's market manipulation for you. That's how the big institutions, they're not sitting here chasing your stop losses, okay? The big institutions have too much to worry about than chase some retail traders stop loss, okay? That's not what's happening. What they're doing is they place big orders, which creates liquidity. They have to create liquidity before they can place a big order and then be like, okay, we're going to go up or down, because their orders are so big, guys. Their orders are so big that it needs liquidity to push. It needs liquidity to make that move that these guys wanted to make, right? So this was a trade of the day, okay? Here's my P&L. As you guys can see, I'm going to show you my journal right now, guys. Here's the journal, right? Obviously, this was done when it was live. There is my monthly P&L just for now. I've traded 5 days. This is today, okay? As you guys can see, this is today. There it is. And I'm not going to edit it. I just want to show you. So there it is. There's my trade, right? And what do we go over again in this trade? I go say, yep, it was followed plan. It was a clean setup. It was a liquidity sweep. It was a break of structure. We had a fair value gap, correct? And it was obviously a counter trend, right? Daily was overextended. The daily candle was overextended. 5 minutes broke structure. Like I said, it started making lower lows and lower highs. Okay. And then I entered out of a 5 minute gap, right? Which was that gap that I showed you guys. Okay. Stop was above the swing high and targeting a 1-to-1. It doesn't get simple. And there's that screenshot of it before, chat. Okay. And there's a screenshot of it after. You guys see that? Okay, and go give this journal a try. I'll leave a link to this in the description below. But this is the world's first voice AI journal that I built myself. I'm very proud of it, very, very proud of it. So I'll show you guys right now. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm very, very proud of it. It's the world's first. As you guys can see right here, I'll quickly go through this. You know, you guys have everything here. You guys talk You guys talk in your trades, and then you guys see this, like all this stuff, it will automatically be filled, right? All of this will be automatically filled. Like it'll be all filled automatically. You just talk it, and then like I can even show you guys right now. Like, look, you go click this, and see, you guys can say add lessons, and then what it does, it'll add to lessons. Then you say add to notes, and then it'll add to notes, right? And then you go to quick log, right? You can just log a quick one. You don't have to log all this information. So I also have quick log in here. You can put your screenshots and everything like that. So give this trading journal a go. It's absolutely free. Okay. I think I'm the only trading journal that actually gives you a free trial for a whole month. So this is a trading journal. You guys can see everything. Tap the mic. You know, it's very, see, messy structure, stayed out, stay disciplined. It's very, very easy. The best about this voice AI is that it understands trader language. Okay. So you guys can say all sorts of crazy things, you know, SMT, blah, 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 all crazy things, and it will pick it up. It'll pick it up very nicely, and it will know what we're talking about. Okay. It has everything built in this, guys. Every single thing. You see your monthly calendar, you know, if you want to flex on people, easy. Feel me? And there you go. We got some reviews here, obviously. And this is the price, guys, if you guys want to have a look. But that's that, guys. And I'm going to leave it at here. This is my trading journal. I'm just going to leave it on this note. And that's it, guys. It doesn't get any easier than this, okay? I traded live, but unfortunately it didn't record. So I'll see you guys on the next one.